in possessions on the block, so they can lock in on their defense.
Serena Mabry. No, Connecticut, and they force the turnover on Howard. The legend Tina Charles going to work. Mitchell on a side step.
Offensive glass are fantastic for Indiana.
Back to where she started her team that does not return it. Crossing over Mabry, gets to the rim for Stephanie White after the fever. Charles shot clock down to 2. That's a deep two. Flashing extra pass. It's ball.
Quarter and force them to take some tough shots.
In a game here early in the WNBA, a little bit from everywhere. 4 made shots.
Timing with which Indiana runs their offense.
Quad injury, which will keep her out for at least 4 games. Boston has the size advantage, but Stephanie White lamenting their inability. Caitlin Clark. She's Indiana's in the early going. Boston finds hole. A lot of time coaching overseas in France. Boston spinning on Charles over the left shoulder. In Connecticut, Stephanie is now back for round number 2. Careers coaching and playing in the entire history.
About their defense possessions.
The Fever have the fact while they don't have Caitlin Clark, that's part of their
Under the rim.
Deep position. 2 more. The shrug off Scholl and the fader.
Skill set of J.C. Sheldon.
Ups. Cole finds some space. Now it's Charles into Boston and a lot of Bonner. Boston backs her way inside.
Though playing off the Boston pucks.
Oh, and
this game she already has 2 assists, but she
offense shifts a little bit out of that middle a game. She probably needs
here to 2025 Boston. Who's Cunningham left alone, splashes home, knocked it away.
Boston. Good defensive switch to get back on their mouths. A run out,
and it's Rivers over to
floor.
Son have weathered in her.
I mean, she's the 6th pick, and she told me before the game she's being Morgan Tuck. Her take system helped NC State to the 20 focus where it needs to be inside the 40 minutes.
And she missed the opener. Olsen is slow to get up on the other end. Here's Cunningham on the drive. Involved in 3 collisions in the 2024 draft.
Assist.
The match.
Couple free throws. Charles can't get the bounce.
Scoring and making. And this is better for
Connecticut. Here for the first time tonight.
A long time have success.
Here at the foul line. Charles is sit on Wednesday.
And both still have a loss to Dallas in the last game.
Inside Boston, able to rescue in quarter as Charles ducks in and in trouble.
It happened. She kept telling the Fever trainer she was okay.
Kelsey, thank you.
On a pin down. This time it's made to free up Tina Charles right now.
Rivers launches. Savior of the evening for Connecticut. Peters, who's just checked in. That's a deep 2-time offensive rebound. Here is May.
Transition right here.
Mitchell sees Mitchell on the inbound end for the first time. So takes it right back. 3-on-1. Fakes. Charles staying aggressive and draws that with 11 points. She's headed to the free throw here for an extended stretch.
And Tina Charles.
Mitchell feed inside. Dunkers wrap around pass. May back for Mitchell wide open.
Allowing the defense to get set.
Over there in street clothes, she's out with a hamstring team. Here's Charles. Bonner had Charles stuck in the mud out of her early season slump. Indiana Fever team.
With the assist.
Rehab, trying to get back as soon as
we saw her Wednesday night. It's Charles.
Connecticut doing a good job stopping the ball.
Bonner way outside. Here is Mabry. And they didn't get it off in time.
A chance to talk to Coach Mezzi in pace. Early. Picked up 3 and went to the bench. Indiana now.
Mabry from way downtown. First minutes. Mitchell turns the corner. Flips. Trying to get going here tonight. Knock back in. A lot more weight on the. And our first Indiana was struggling. And Mitchell will be the first. This is game number 2 of at least 4. Will
outside.
Howard just muscling Aaliyah Boston. Nelson.
That's where the foul occurred. Is on
coming off that game on Wednesday where she said we want to win them here tonight. Mitchell finds and it's knocked away by Hull. Hull the rescue for Connecticut. Charles off bounce. Is 5. Mitchell shaking Rivers. Mitchell picks it up. First half they had none on Wednesday. So Sophie Cunningham, unparalleled support and dedication toward us. Bench has outscored Connecticut's by 5. Feet inside to Charles. She turns. Significant jump.
It's a big jump.
From the free throw line. She is a. So they are 8 of 9 here tonight.
Pace that they play with.
Mabry off. Mitchell gets by Rivers. Gets to the shoot 2, where she is 2 of 2 from the.
It's really shocking, quite frankly.
Upper 80s, early 90s, and really turns it on.
Well, she was a big.
Mabry off the screen, curls it. Yeah. Cut off there on the baseline.
To the nail.
A double team kick out. Here's a Peters. A floor play. So valuable here.
Done her role very well for Connecticut.
With those 3 fouls, backdoor pass.
On a backdoor cut.
Here's Howard coming up with the steal. Cunningham getting the start for Colson. Mitchell isn't totally abnormal. Mitchell tears in June, July.
Watch the handle of Aaliyah Boston.
Who comes into tonight 4th in the league. And Charles, extra pass, Rivers.
She's been working on it. She's getting her shots.
Cunningham catches.
Some perimeter size. And that's what to call him the point guard. You can call him the lead in ways early. We're in May.
Good in May, so that way she's good. The shot clock down to 5 from way in that, just not in an opposing uniform. Sees 2. Charles shot fakes the 3.
Fly.
None of that distance. Boston. Gets 49 points. And Howard fades. Payoff here this year. Rivers, cross-court pass here is same number. As Boston deep position over a double floor. Gets her way out of it, finds Cunningham. Mitchell drives on Rivers, gets in.
And she's a really good driver going left.
Everything different.
And about 20 points a game is an issue.
Injury, she leads the league in that category. Rivers on the drive, cut off by Howard.
The rhythm of the game with their defense.
Dantas pulls up.
She has to be on the floor. Sheldon gets all because she's knocked down a couple of deep threes.
Mabry over Hall.
She told me I was gonna say it.
Here's Dantas, shot clock down to 2.
Plus their brother Roy. Wear the stripes with a whistle out there.
9 from the 3-point line. They are 17. Mabry, enough Tector, and here's Mabry on the other end.
Hurry.
The second half, Bonner leans in and a beautiful left in it. Mabry shrugs off. Dantas, 13 in the quarter. Is up, hands off Dantas. Byer, the left hand, stays
on the floor, Pat. It's confusing for the defense.
The drive leads in.
Look for that ball screen or that.
For the last shot, Mabry won't take it.
Very efficient step.
15 seconds. Boston going right back. Away with a walk. Fever bench thought.
Charles, it's one adjustment. Stephanie White's
going behind the back, stepping back, looking like Marina Mabry with the shot. Inside.
Stories for Connecticut.
All of a sudden, who couldn't handle it. Indiana kick out. Cunningham. Charles has done most of her damage in the first. Somehow got it to Mabry, who doesn't see the shot.
Not easy to guard.
On Indiana. Here's Howard, aggressive take. Had it knocked away. Boston with a good hand. Fever just fourth that. Shooter.
With 6 points, 6 assists.
And Charles backs down, fade. Hall, corner 3.
And up, so Indiana can get more.
Here's Mabry. Boston back for Howard. Howard on the drive. Howard, Colson. Mitchell just hand off Mitchell. An 8-0 run. To cut that the offense. Bonner launches. Oh, come in those viewers. Threatening to steal one here. Howard. 4 minutes and 30. Puts on the brakes. Bulls up. It's a Fort Charles.
Travel. Sticks it.
Fever can probably take the lead. She'll use it to attack. She'll spin. Rivers had it blocked. Fire away. Oh, yeah.
Proves.
It is a Hartley. Finds some space. Hey. A big defensive play. Charles. Rivers launches. And a 4-point hole. And lights.
That's what I mean.
Deficit they took a lead here is made for
big game experience.
Cambridge Fieldhouse with Indiana down by 3.
There were 5 for their
out to Rivers. Running a lot of clock. Hartley on the drive. Hartley driving on Charles. Gets around her. Shuffle their feet. Turns it over.
And watch the handle of Aaliyah Boston.
Who comes into tonight 4th in the league in time in Fever history. Charles, extra pass. Rivers.
About her 3-point shooting, and she's been working on it. She's getting her.
And has hit 2 here tonight. Cunningham catches.
And offense and defense, but it's also to have some perimeter size. And that's rotating the offense. You don't have to call him the point guard. You can call him the lead. And you just continue to find ways early. We're in May.
They need to make sure she is good in May, so that way she's good. Mabry, shot clock down to 5 from way out.
Hurry.
Fever fans have been used to seeing that, just not in an opposing uniform. It's tough to stop. Sees 2. Charles shot fakes the 3.
Edge right there, and Mabry lets it fly.
Gonna have a 3 in front of that distance. Boston. It's called for her first. (27 of Connecticut's 49 points. Nelson Adota into Howard, fades, gets more playing time and making it pay off here this year.
Action.
Rivers, cross-court pass here is 8-point deficit, gone up by the same number. 13 turnovers as Boston deep position over a double. Is now 7 of 7 from the floor. Boston double teamed in the post, works her way out of it, finds Cunningham. Cunningham, here is Mitchell. Mitchell drives on Rivers, gets in.
Well, she's left-handed, and she's a really good driver going left.
Everything different.
The pace is an issue, and about 20 points a game is an issue.
In her first 4 games before the injury, she leads the league in that category. Have just 11 as a team here tonight. Rivers on the drive, cut off by Howard.
White's team is really good about changing the rhythm of the game with their defense.
Side. Shot clock down to 3. Dantas pulls up.
Most important player, I think, for Connecticut. She has to be on the floor. Sheldon gets all, and it allows the lane to open up because she's knocked down a couple of deep threes.
By double digits. Mabry over Hall.
She baited me into that pregame. She knew I was going to, she told me I was going to say it.
Here's Dantas, shot clock down to 2.
Dara Mabry, plus their brother Roy.
Talk.
I think Mom Patty did not want to wear the stripes with a whistle out there.
Indiana offensively just 1 of 9 from the 3-point line. They are 17. Fouls on the bench. Mabry, enough. Nelson Adota, a rim protector, and here's Mabry on the other end.
I told you could get hot in a hurry.
Played 3 games this year, getting a little run here in the second half. Bonner leans in a beautiful quarter here for Connecticut. Still 2 minutes left in it. Down to 8 here. Mabry being hounded there at center courts. Mabry shugs off. Dantas. Mabry has 13 in the quarter. Mitchell pulls up, hands off Dantas. Into the red-hot Mabry, who just blows by her. The left hand stays.
That's why you run that ghost action in the middle of the floor, Pat. It's confusing for the defense.
Here's Dantas on the drive, leans in.
She's going to hang on to the ball right here. Look for that ball screen or that.
Shot clock should be off. Connecticut can play for the last shot. Mabry won't take it.
This tonight as well. Very efficient step.
He's picked up a couple in 15 seconds. Boston going right back. Peters might have gotten away with a walk. Fever bench thought.
Boston onto Peters instead of guarding Charles. That's one adjustment. Stephanie White.
Shot clock down to 3. Hartley going behind the back, stepping back. Hartley looking like Marina Mabry with the shot from out there.
And drop it in the post.
Inside.
2019, 2 really good stories for Connecticut.
Indiana looking at a 15-point deficit all of a sudden. Bree into the air. That pass behind Dantas, who couldn't handle it. Indiana inbound Hull. Kick out. Cunningham. Tina Charles has done most of her damage in the first to the corner. Shot clock down to 2. Somehow got it to Mabry, who doesn't see the shot.
Charles done a nice job tonight. It is not easy to guard.
Shot Clock winding down again here on Indiana. Here's Howard, aggressive take.
There.
And Charles had it knocked away. Boston with a good hand. Job of getting back defensively. Fever just fourth at tonight, a 72% free throw shooter.
Tonight, Rivers with a really solid 6 points, 6 assists.
Efficient, effective, strong on the defensive end. Charles backs down, fade, and away in, back out to Boston. Hall, corner three.
Game right now, the rhythm has to be sped up so Indiana can get more.
Here's Mabry. Indiana trying to find a spark here. Boston. Mitchell back for Howard. Howard on the drive. Howard and Clark. No Sophie Cunningham. No Sydney Colson. Mitchell just. Boston. Handoff Mitchell. Indiana currently on an 8-0 run. To cut that. Austin's been the center point of the offense. Bonner launches. Oh, and it's a 4-point game. We want to welcome in those viewers. Indiana threatening to steal one here. Howard.
Mabry's due.
4 minutes and 30 points here in the fourth quarter. Bonner puts on the brakes.
Bulls will make Pattis when you make them.
It's a fort. Crowd to its feet. Charles.
Travel. She drives back the defense and sticks it.
Knocks down a pair. She's got 10, and the Fever can probably take the lead. Boston with all sorts of space. She'll use it to attack. She'll spin. A Fever look lifeless. Rivers had it blocked.
Night.
Bonner, fire away. Oh, yeah.
Fourth. And I think Caitlin Clark approves.
It is a... Hartley finds some space. Hey. Up with a steal. Big defensive play. Charles. Rivers launches. This is 3 for 4. Indiana in a 4-point hole. And we got shots flying in left and right.
That's what I mean.
Indiana's overcome a 15-point deficit. They took a lead here as Mabry.
She's got big game experience.
Final 110 here from Gainbridge Fieldhouse with Indiana down by 3.
It was 2 for 11 from the 3. There were 5 for their last.
Mabry out to Rivers. Connecticut content with running a lot of clock. The switch to Bonner. Hartley on the drive. Hartley, handoff Mitchell. Mitchell driving on Charles, gets around her.